Batwa residents under the Batwa Empowerment Village in Buhoma-Bwindi, Kanungu district have been staying under frustration with poor living conditions such as the lack of decent shelters, access to health services, and registering a high number of school dropouts due to discrimination which has left them underdeveloped. The Batwa expressed this during their engagement with the leaders of the Batwa Empowerment Village on how to create an improved good living environment for the Batwa community. During their explanation, the Batwa said that when it rains heavily, water enters their huts, thus experience sleepless nights, also adding that they don't have the nearest health facility, and even when they walk to the farthest health facility, they are being discriminated against and not given the services. Batwa also raised a concern about their children being discriminated in schools by other peoples, hence their children dropping out of schools. The LC5 chairperson of Kanungu district, Engineer Sam Kajojo, says that the district is facing a lot of challenges with the Batwa settlements, whereby they have no land for cultivation to grow food for their families, which forces them to go for begging. Engineer Kajojo further adds that they will engage with different stakeholders to see on how they can find possible solutions.
We do agree that part of the Batwa that would have been more productive being involved in agriculture and production have not done much, especially because their land is where they are settled is not sufficient for them to engage in other productive activity, and that keeps them among the needy community looking for handouts. So I will engage other stakeholders and government to see how we can resettle well these people if we had an opportunity to buy them land, and we make sure that can provide enough land requirement for them to be engaged in agricultural production, into farming and other areas of engagement.
As a way of mitigating Batwa problems, the Faculty of Architecture, in partnership with Batwa Village Empowerment, are set to start up a permanent structure for some Batwa families. Dr. Anguyo, a lecturer at Kyambogo University, says that they have been associating with special interest groups to help the disadvantaged groups, saying that they have been to fishing villages, refugee camps, and now to the Batwa communities to see how they can intervene. Anguyo adds that the project is normally looking at areas where housing is a problem and is also meant to educate both the students and the community.
We like associating ourselves with special interest groups, the disadvantaged groups. As Dr. Sengova had already said, we've moved to many areas. We've been to the fishing villages of Sess Islands. Yes, we've been to other places, then when refugee camps, to see the lifestyle of the refugees, how easy it could be of assistance to them. So this one particularly is for the Batwa, and we are excited.
The chairperson Batwa Village Empowerment, Thomas Tumwesije, hailed Kyambogo University for extending a helping hand to the Batwa community, adding that the Batwa have been facing a challenge of congested environment which would expose them to diseases.
These Batwa families are living here at the Batwa Empowerment Village. We have families which have 13 people in just a small unit. And if someone suffers from flu, you find when all the members are affected already. Yeah, so really housing or shelters has been a very big issue, and that's why Kyambogo University identified these Batwa members living here as the most needed people who really need this opportunity of decent housing. And now it's been partially achieved, but still there is much that needs to be done in that field.
As a minority group, the Batwa are vulnerable to many problems such as discrimination, marginalization, inadequate access to social services, social stigma, low awareness of civic rights, and lack of a stable land tenure system. A story by Jorina Namara, Nobati Nyamachi for Kigezi TV.